Just moments away. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Atlanta Falcons, and it comes your way next.
First opened in 2017, there's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Indianapolis Colts and the Atlanta Falcons. Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, so much gets made about offensive comparisons. Here's a matchup where the defenses may just take center stage.
Yeah, we're usually talking about guys scoring touchdowns. How about the guys who prevent them?
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from Atlanta. Taken from about the 12. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. On play action, Mariota. Rolling to his right. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. They'll take that 14 yards on play number 1.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Mariota to throw it. He's got a man complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. Pick up the 38.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
1st and 10, it's Patterson. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Here's 2nd and 9. Mariota now. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Boy, that one was well-read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
On 3rd down, Mariota. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Now Mariota on 4th down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down, as you said, in the red zone. Definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
On 2nd and 9, Ryan. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a 1st down. Here's Ryan. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
This one completes Alec Pierce. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on 1st down. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to the first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Again, Ryan.
A throw for Pittman is intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Falcons are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mariota.
This pass is caught by London.
And they wrote this rolling field across the 35. 27 yards there. First down. Throwing. Mariota. Got a man. It's Patterson, complete. And down he goes at the 49. A 3-yard pickup. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it 2nd and 7. Now Mariota. He's got a man, complete. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 42 yards.
How about the first half he's putting together? Well over 100 yards already with that last catch. And to me, they'd be well served to keep looking his way. A number of big plays already in this one.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
As long as you've been the air attack, he's gotten them down here. But now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
One more time with Patterson.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Cordarrelle Patterson. A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Falcons post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
They'll try and run it here. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And I think the offense got it back. Yes, they did. At the 2-yard line is where they'll have it. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Mariota. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get on the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. and it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. 35 yards that time on the punt, and the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Matt Ryan and the Colts heading back out on offense. He's been picked off twice in this ball game already. We'll try to sort things out here as they begin with the 1st down.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Ryan.
And this one complete to Doolin. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
No, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter.
1st and goal looked like things were set up nicely, and now all of a sudden on 2nd and goal, Charles, a big challenge ahead of them.
And you have to know when you're this close to the goal line, things are going to happen faster, so you've got to get the ball out quick. Not going to have much time in the pocket before the defenders bring pressure.
And the pressure gets to him again.
Well, that's Ryan the Colts up a bit here, facing a 3rd and long.
He'll look to throw. This is caught.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They wanted to throw for it. A surprise does not work on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand.
Mariota. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Out of his end zone, Mariota.
Got London on the slant.
And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. First down, Mariota. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. Mariota from the gun on 3rd down.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. 3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the 1st half. Now, maybe it's not all on him.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski.
And the Falcons are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. But we heard all week that they were going to put interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around. Or is he a guy that maybe you've seen enough and it's time to go to the backup? But right now what you're rooting for is your defense to help keep you in the game, to give him an opportunity to get back on track.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. Oh, dangerous return man showing it here. He's at the 40, 20. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Colts.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, and if you do, you're taking on some responsibility, but he was happy to do so there.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now.
And their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mariota, the Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Grover Stewart breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
It's any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
And we're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
I feel like you and I could be in our backyard with our dads right now. What did they always say when they were throwing us a ball? Look it all the way in. Make sure you secure it. That had the feeling of not happening there on that play, that he didn't have full control of the ball.
When that punch coming in, I don't have a return punch, but I would imagine it's tough to monitor those guys coming full steam ahead at it.
It really is. You try and get that peek to know where they are, about whether you should fair catch it or not. But sometimes you just have to have a sense, a feeling, and just have to make sure, number one, though, you catch the ball and put it away. I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operated.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
It's a gain of 3, and it gets in the first. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there, all 11 guys on defense, diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Mariota, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Falcons have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. They're going to try and run. And he will find the end zone here. And the lead moves up to 7.
With the kickoff honors following the touchdown. On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And the Colts now, they're ready to get the football back.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
To throw is Ryan. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Casey Hayward.
And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. Well, they get him yet again, Charles. 5 interceptions in this game. You rarely see this, maybe a couple of times in a season, but in this defense, they've been fantastic.
It's certainly an example of watching a defense that is in the zone, right? We use that term so often, but most of the time, it's for people who are on offense. In this case, it's a defense as a whole, all locked in with each other, all ready to go.
Atlanta, Georgia's the spot, and glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action, 2nd and 10.
To throw is Mariota. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
Well, mistake there by the offense, Charles. They tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision.
And oh, it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson.
And it pushes way forward to about the 32. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down. Back now in Atlanta. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
They'll run with Patterson.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
47 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Mariota now to throw on 1st down. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 55 yards.
We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Cordero Patterson. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Falcons will add to their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point by Cool, up and good. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. touchdown now. It's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. Indy set to go on offense once more. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it. But it just tells you about the game of football. They give it and they take it away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Again, Patterson works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. 3rd down, here's Patterson. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. They'll go. It's Patterson. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try to throw now. Mariota. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Falcons have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
I have to admit, I love the excitement of a 2-point try. You know, to see what's going to happen, and it happens pretty quickly, doesn't it? You get an answer, and in this case, it's unsuccessful for the guys trying it.
Completely unrelated. I just realized that I stole both of your pins in this last thing. My bad, partner.
Hey, that's okay. Well, and just in the time they went for 2.
So Matt Ryan of the offense, down by 2 touchdowns, 2:09 to play. They'll have 1 play, maybe 2, before the 2-minute warning as they've got a first down. The throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
On 3rd down, Ryan